This is assignment 14, creating a digital grayscale in Photoshop. Now I'm going to be giving everyone this file at the beginning of this assignment, so you should have it to work on. Please note that there are two layers. Everything that I want you to do on this assignment will be done on a layer that you create and will be placed between frame layer with outline and the white background layer. If you turn off the white background layer, you will note that there is a white border around the frame with outline layer. This will become understandable here in a minute. As I said a moment ago, I want you to create a new layer and place it between frame and background layers. Name it Grayscale. Using your gradient tool located under the paint bucket, I want you to click on to select the gradient and then go up under the gradient window on the taskbar at the top, see the circle, and double click this area. This will cause the gradient editor dialog box to open up, and I want you to select the black to white gradient box. This is the third one from the left at the top. With your gradient tool selected, drag a line from one end of the opening to the other. Be sure that you begin your drag purposely beyond the end of the opening at the left and drag it beyond the other at the right. You want to make sure that the gradient extends all the way across the opening. Remember, it is on a layer below the frame and outline. This is what you should have at this point. Now I want you to take your rectangular marquee tool and drag open a box around the first 1 inch by 1 inch square at the far right side of the gradient. With your color picker, choose white from the far end of the gradient. See the red arrow? Since the color picker now has a value of white loaded into it, use your paint bucket tool and fill the entire square with color. You can also use your paintbrush if you so choose. Now if you simply put the cursor back onto the rectangular marquee tool and using your left arrow key, move the marching ants to the left, like this. Don't click, just position, go back to your tool, grab the marquee tool. Do not click when you end up over the canvas, and just move it with your arrow tools or your arrow keys on your keyboard. When you have the marquee tool moved, use your color picker again to select a color from the edge of the selected area nearest the left side of the box. See the red arrow? This will ensure that the color is that much different from the previous box, which was white. Now I want you to continue across the entire grayscale until you reach the far end. At this end, you will want to sample the color with the color picker from this end of the sample area to ensure that it is very different than the black in the last square. Nearly complete now. If you were to print this out at this point, it would look like this. Rule lines do not transfer when printing. Now with using Arial Bold Italicize set to 24 point and with your text color set to white, label the top of the canvas as Digital Grayscale Photoshop. With your Types tool still set up, move to the bottom and add a layer with your name on it, like this. The digital grayscale is now complete and will look like this when it's printed. This is an important part of learning to understand how to gradiate your colors as it goes across a band like this. We're going to be doing quite a bit of this as it comes up to do in the hue to chroma triangle squares, which we're going to be doing pretty soon. So this is good training for that. This grayscale is also very similar to the one that I'm going to be giving you for the hue chroma triangle. The only difference with it is it's going to be vertical as opposed to horizontal. So that's it for now. You have the digital grayscale in Photoshop done.